Hello swimmers, hello swimmers, hello swimmers. It's good to see you today. This is the story and song with the cueing, so you get to hear the story and the cues and the things that happen during the course of the story. And it starts with once upon a time. There was a fuzzy caterpillar named Shalene. You use your students' names here. A fuzzy Shalene-a-pillar who loved to eat. What do you like to eat? You ask your kiddos, wait for their response. Who love to eat nachos. A fuzzy Shalene-a-pillar who loved to eat nachos. She woke up one morning and she was so hungry she thought she could eat an entire nacho tree. She peeked her head up out of her hidey hole. Peek! This is the part of the story where you show me how you go underwater, and you'll tell your kids, this is the part of the story where you show me how you go underwater, and wait for their response. A lot of kids may be learning to do that for the first time, so you make it easy. Okay, show me how you put your chin in the water. Show me how you put your lips in the water. You use all your tricks and tips and techniques for submersion and helping children to explore and experience submersion, hopefully child-led. She peeked her head up out of her hidey hole, and there she saw a nice tall plant with lots and lots of leaves that reached way up into the sky, looking way up high, because back float is all about head position. Once those ears are in the water and the back of their head is in the water, their unicorn horn is in the water, their body floats up naturally. Lots and lots of nachos that reached way up into the sky. She climbed up that plant, but she was careful to keep her bottom 2 feet on the ground. That's a comfort threshold that we're working through. And being able to feel their feet on the ground while they're exploring and trying new things and learning their environment helps them to feel grounded and secure so that they will explore. She liked to feel her feet on the ground all the time. She munched those nachos down low, munch, all morning and into the afternoon until she was so tired, she lay down to take a nap. This is buoyancy on the side. Show me how you put one ear in the water, and show me how you put one ear in the water and let your feet come up. Kick those feet, or you can, sometimes they'll put their ear in your hand. And this is really sweet because then the next part of the story I say, with their little cute little head and their ear laying on my hand. She laid down to take a nap, and while she napped, the wind swirled around her and sang to her a lullaby. Fuzzy caterpillar, or fuzzy Shalene-a-pillar, inching by. Looking in their eyes, this is a sweet moment. When you wake up from your sleep, you'll be a butterfly. When she woke up from her nap, so you help them right themselves again. And then when she woke up from her nap, she heard a strange rumbling sound. Grrr. And you're going to make that sound in the water. So they see the bubbles. Your turn. Grrr. And they don't always do it at first, but eventually they catch on and they'll do it with you. And a strange humming sound, because when you hum, the bubbles come out of your nose. Let's try it. Hum. Put your nose in the water and demonstrate how hum. It calms your central nervous system and helps kids learn breath control and how to breathe out of their nose. Hum. So she heard that strange rumbling sound and that strange humming sound. She looked way up high. More opportunities for back floats. There are different strategies and techniques for helping them with this. You can do the show me how you put the back of your head in the water. Show me how you put yours, help them start to experience it. You can find ways for them to show you and be independent, or you can support them on your shoulder, on your arm, with your hand on the back of their head, just whatever way helps them to really learn and feel comfortable putting their head back. She looked way up high. No lightning, no clouds. It wasn't thunder. She looked all around on her belly and all around on her back. So at this point, I start at security, at the stairs, at a platform, at the wall, something they can hold on to and be secure. And then we do it 3 times. All around on their belly, 3 times. All around on their back, 3 times. So we do belly from that place of security where we're holding on, all around on our belly in a circle right back to that place of security. And we are going to do belly and back, but so that they have a choice in the matter, we're going to do all around on our belly 3 times. Do you want to go fast or slow? And that helps them to still have a choice, help them go around and grab onto the wall. You can do this decreasing the amount of support you're providing each time. so that they're taking over the movement a little bit more, becoming more independent. Really reaching for that wall. A good rule of thumb for this is as you're getting close to the wall again, go maybe from 2 hands to 1 hand. Decrease the amount of support that you're providing, and they will naturally grab onto the wall instead of bringing them all the way there and then saying, grab that wall. Yeah, if you bring them close to the wall and let go with 1 hand, they will reach out and grab that wall. They looked all around on their belly. They looked all around on their back. This is more opportunities for getting comfortable moving backward, or the head in the water, way up high, right? All around on their back to that place of security. No lions or tigers or bears. Oh my! It wasn't thunder. It wasn't a lion, a tiger, or a bear. And then they heard it again. Grrr. And hum. So demonstrate those sounds again. And this time they knew. It was their tummy. They were hungry again. But they already ate all the nachos that were down low where their feet could reach. And the only nachos that were left were the nachos that were way up high. There's an opportunity for that back float again. Going for a 4-second back float. Building towards that 4-second back float. Reducing the amount of support you're providing as you go through all of these float practices, opportunities. And she knew if she was going to get those nachos that were way up high, another float, she was going to have to be so brave and take her bottom feet off the ground. So while she climbed, she sang the song the wind had taught her. Fuzzy caterpillar, inching by. When you wake up from your sleep, that's 1 ear in the water, you'll be a butterfly. That's the back of the head in the water. So this you can do with them facing you and rocking a little bit. When you get to that, when you wake up from your sleep, you ask them which ear they want to put in the water. You can support that ear and then help them go from ear in the water to the back of their head in the water. So forward, 1 ear on their back. It's basically a roll, and you're doing it within the context of the song. And you can make it a little bit more challenging by, again, reducing the amount of support you're providing, or if they're doing this under the water, helping them rotate under the water. There's various skill levels that this can be, but the first is just forward, 1 ear on their back, supporting in a way that feels most comfortable for them, and then finding ways for them to be a little bit more independent and take over some of that movement on their own. So, story, song, 3 tries. And in the book, there's a little children's book. You don't have to have it. I did use this methodology without having the physical copy of the children's book for years and years and years. It's a fun addition. It's a fun gift to give to families. It's a fun supplement that if they're reading it at home, then it's another level of comfort and security, something that's familiar. But in the book, we get to that part. She sang the song the wind had taught her. Fuzzy caterpillar, inching by. When you wake up from your sleep, you'll be a butterfly. And then they're just storyboard pictures of the caterpillar hanging on the branch, the cocoon, and then the butterfly. Opportunity for parents to have discussions with their kiddos while they're seeing these pictures and talking about what's happening. And then there's also a transformation happening in the pool. In the lessons, the story, song, is really that simple. You go through those parts of the story, you sing that song again. She sang the song the wind had taught her. You practice those moves, forward, 1 ear on our back, and then 3 tries. Story, song, 3 tries. And we play. And try to play, keep it playful throughout. But the structure of the story, song, 3 tries, that's the structured part, and that's the part where we can push the comfort zone just a little bit. Really being mindful of where the child is in their emotional state and staying, not pushing too far past the comfort zone so that you lose trust. And it's a nuance, it's an art, it's something that we're learning and finding balance with continually. So when you get to 3 tries, and you get to choose. Do you want to do 3 tries going underwater or 3 tries floating on your back? And they'll make that choice. And you can help and you can guide and then eventually they will move forward with that too, where you may say, okay, we're comfortable going underwater, we're comfortable on our back, so now do you want to swim first or float first? And eventually you'll get to more putting those behaviors together, the swimming and the floating, so that you can move towards a swim, float, swim, and the survival sequence can happen within the context of this story song. 3 tries. It's magic. Thanks for trying. Thanks for being here. Goodbye, swimmers. Goodbye, swimmers. Goodbye, swimmers. We'll see you on swim day.